Yes, I interviewed Joshua Komisarjevsky yesterday at Northern Correctional Institute, which is in Somers, Connecticut, near the Massachusetts line. Komisarjevsky and Stephen Hayes were convicted of these home invasion killings. It was a crime in 2007 in the town of Cheshire, which is a suburb of New Haven, and they were convicted of killing a woman and her two young daughters, during a home invasion. No, I just wrote to Mr. Komisarjevsky directly, and I asked him if I could come in and interview him, and he agreed to it. Well, the first thing you notice, because I covered the trial, he was notably heavier, and he actually said he was about 30 to 40 pounds heavier, so he put on quite a bit of weight. Other than that, he looked pretty much the same. He had basically like a crew cut and a little bit of razor stubble, but other than that, he looked pretty much the same. Right. Connecticut actually abolished the death penalty this year. The governor signed a bill to abolish it, but it's only for future cases. So the men on death row, which would include Komisarjevsky and his co-defendant Stephen Hayes, were not affected by that decision. So I had asked him about that, and basically I'd asked him, the other thing is Connecticut has only put one person to death in the last 50 years. That was serial killer Michael Ross in 2005. So I had asked him, did he think he would ever actually be executed? And he said basically he only thought he'd be executed if he volunteered. In other words, like Ross, who waived his appeals. And I asked Komisarjevsky if he would consider volunteering, and he said on his worst days he would consider it, not on other days. I asked him about remorse. He had said that I also asked him if he had suffered any nightmares. He said no. As far as remorse, the way he answered it is he said that I guess my reaction is not the reaction society expected. And then he went on to talk about, like everyone else, he has to look in the mirror. He said something to that effect.